The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O, the R, the K. Look yourself in the face. Look yourself in the mirror. Ask yourself, are you giving 120% every day? Every play? Give me 120 or don't give me nothing at all. The guy you competing against, you haven't outworked him. You've not outworked the person next to you. You've not out-hustled them. You've not out-grind them. You've not outdone them. You're not locked in. Bring all your passion. Bring heart. Every single game, every single play. Put forth 120% or don't ask nobody to do nothing to you. The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's doing good. Gonna switch it up a little bit today. Got YouTube and X over here. Gonna get my face today, and we got TikTok. Gonna go ahead and get the full screen today. So what's up, Junior? How are you, man? Welcome to the chat, man. How you doing, brother? But yeah, gonna just switch it up just a little bit today, guys. Excuse me if I start coughing. I'm still a little under the weather. So it's we're gonna do what we got to do. But you know, I just want to switch it up a little bit today. Like I said, gonna get YouTube and X are just gonna get my face today. TikTok's going to go ahead and get the full screen today because you know we got a big day. Gonna go through a lot. So you know, gonna do what we do. But tap that like screen on your way in, guys. Hit that like screen on your way in. Ken, good morning, my brother. How are you? Good morning, good early afternoon to you, my brother. How are you? How are you doing? But yo, tap that like screen on your way in, guys. Just keep tapping it. Like I said, we're gonna switch it up just a little bit for today. Like I said, YouTube and X, you know, you guys will get my face today. TikTok, you guys will get the full screen. Got a huge day going on in the markets today, guys. Got a lot going on. We got CPI yesterday. Came in about as expected. Came in about as expected. No big surprises there. Got PPI today, and also got possible tariff news today, guys. So we got to stay locked into these markets because we definitely got possible tariff news today, along with PPI. Excuse me, guys. Man, just seems like every time I get on here, everything just starts to tear up on me. So yeah, definitely pay attention. We got to pay attention to what's going on today, guys. It's going to be absolutely humongous as to what's going on. But you know, tap that like screen, y'all. Like I said, we're gonna switch it up just a little bit today, guys. I know people on X and YouTube are probably wondering what the heck's going on, what's going on. But we're just switching it up a little bit. That's all. Gonna give TikTok the screen. So that's kind of where we're headed at today, guys. So let's go ahead. Let's get in. Let's get after it, man. This throat, man. Every time I get on here is just like absolutely horrendous, man. But yo, so I see everybody joining in. Just keep tapping that like screen, guys. We'll get to the chat as soon as we possibly can. And I am on TikTok Studio today, so definitely trying to figure out my way around this thing as well. So we'll do what we do. Let's see here. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get after it. I'll get to the chats in a minute. So we got right now let's go ahead. Let's get right into the markets, right? We got the Asian markets. They traded okay last night. Not terribly well, but okay last night. And we got the European markets over there where my man Ken is. Over there trading again, just okay. Just doing their thing. Trading okay. Just not great, but you know they're hanging in there right now. You got the United States pre-markets all in red, not looking too well today. And this is simply just because of the news that we're waiting for. We're waiting for that tariff news. We're waiting for that PPI news. We have to get the producers price index this morning, see what's going on over there, and to see how things are going. Love the chat on TikTok, man. You guys are absolutely flying over there. Keep tapping that like screen, guys. So you know, we got to do what we got to do. Just keep tapping that like screen, guys. We're gonna be on here for about an hour, right? So you know, let's do what we do, and you got. Nah, man. Listen, man. We're gonna get into this chat though. Like so. Let's do what we do, guys. Man, something happened over here. Your live is not eligible for my live is not eligible for recommendation. Blah blah blah. Okay, whatever, man. Whatever, dog. Do what you guys got to do. Uh, appeal. So damn, I gotta appeal this already, man. Like what the hell, man? They're shutting me down over there already, man. What the heck, man? That's crazy, man. TikTok is acting like a fool already. Uh, we're just trying to move. TikTok is acting like a fool already, man. But whatever. Junior, yeah, everybody's in here. Let's do what we guys got to do today. But yeah, definitely the markets are looking like they're going to come to the downhill just a little bit today. We got Saks. Looks like they're filing for bankruptcy. Saks Fifth Avenue. This lets you know where retail is, right? This lets you know where retail is. Saks is filing for bankruptcy. Not a good situation. But the big news here is really the tariffs. And the news that's going to come out today. See what's going to happen today, and we'll see what's going to happen. But you see Russia over here too. They're watching what's going on in Iran. They're a little shaky right now as to what's going on over there. So the markets themselves, man, they're just kind of like holding on. And you've seen it in the Asian market, you've seen it in the European market. They're just kind of holding on just a little bit right now. You got gold right now sitting here. Gold is moving, silver's moving, everything's moving. So you know, I'm trying to get to this chat at the same time. But everybody's doing their thing. So gold and silver are moving. Change your screen. All right, yeah, I'll change it. I'll change it. So we got that going on right now. Gold and silver are moving. We've got we're looking at this right here right now. Let's get over to Coin Market Cap. Let's see what we got going on over here at Coin Market Cap. We got the Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index right now sitting at 52. We're still parked. We still got that car parked in neutral, right? It's definitely coming up. We went from extreme fear to fear. Now that car's just kind of parked, and we'll see what's going on over there. The Green Hornet. Yo, what's up? What's going on, the Green Hornet? How are you, my brother? But yeah, what's going on? It's Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index sitting at 52. But what's interesting about this whole thing right now is that the Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index is sitting at 52, but you see altcoin season starting to move back. We were up to in the 30s, now we're sitting at 28. You see, because that money is all starting to come into Bitcoin, right? Now money's starting to flow into Bitcoin, and it's kind of pushing the altcoins back a little bit. Got a market cap sitting at $3.23 trillion right now. Definitely, it definitely took a big swing up last night. The market absolutely took off last night. Absolutely just took the hell off last night. So, um, in it was a beautiful thing to see, right? But we'll get into the charts a little bit, and I'll tell you a little bit why I'm a little bit a little bit weary of what's going on. So we'll definitely get into that here in a minute. Let me see something here. Uh, I want to see. All right, all right. We'll do that in a second. But yeah, the inflows outflows for the ETFs. We finally got a positive day after a lot of down days. We got a positive 883.8 million dollars coming into the ETFs. Definitely was good there. So yeah, definitely a Bitcoin and Ethereum ETF started to take off a little bit. We got We got the Bitcoin dominant sitting at 58.7%. Definitely starting to tick up. The Ethereum dominant sitting at 12.3% right now, and the rest of the altcoins sitting at 29.0%. That took a step backwards to the downside. So don't like to see that when it comes to altcoins, but the market cap's moving up. So everybody's hoping for this rotation. We will see if the rotation happens or not. Um, the up for too long. Okay. Yeah. We'll make changes here. So tap that screen, y'all over there on TikTok. Just keep tapping it, man. Just keep tapping that screen. Thank you, Hunzinger, for reminding me of that. So gotta tap that screen. Yeah, thank you for reminding me to say that, Hunzinger, because I'm not always on top of that situation. Uh Yo, Junior's over there telling everybody to join on TikTok. That would probably be a good move, since YouTube and X want to act all crazy all the time. But yo, we got the longs and the shorts. We got the future sitting out there right now at $678.6 billion of longs and shorts possibly getting liquidated. So yep, we'll get into that as well as we move along. So that's the overview right there. Market cap's ticking up. Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index is ticking up, but altcoin season is absolutely ticking down. So what do we got going on over here on the crypto bubbles? It got tricks, right? Got a mixed bag of tricks over here. You got Dash, who went on an absolute monster run. Let's look at the daily bubbles here. Dash went on a run up 11.8% on the hour. River went on a run up 40.6%. River went on an absolute monster run overnight as well, moving itself back up into the top 100 cryptos. So yeah, River is actually doing pretty good. Polygon's holding its own as well. We'll look at that big upgrade on a Polygon blockchain is definitely doing itself some favors, guys, and definitely moving the market, right? So definitely like where Polygon is right now, and what they're trying to do. Got Pudgy Penguin starting to make a comeback here. Aerodrome always doing its thing over there. We love Aerodrome, so you know we love Aerodrome. So uh, are you part of an agenda, DG? Am I part of an agency? No, I'm not part of an agency. I'm independent, baby. I'm independent, do my own thing. So yeah, I do my own thing. I'm independent, baby. So gotta like that. So Arbitrom's doing its own thing as well. So uh, Yeah, bot. Uh, mm, yeah, bot Pengu. Yeah, Pengu's doing well. I like Pengu. So I like Pengu. I own Pengu. I own Brett. I own Pepe. I own Pengu. I own Brett. I own Bonk. 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 I own them guys. I try to own the number one meme coin on each blockchain. And anybody who's been watching me for any amount of time knows that I think that Pepe is going to overtake Shiv. A lot of that's controversial sometimes, but that's just kind of where I'm at. Uh, but I like them tokens. Uh, what is borrowing against your crypto? What's borrowing against your crypto? If you're asking that question, what is borrowing against your crypto? Then you probably don't want to do it. Uh, that's only for really the experienced people, and there's a big margin there that you could get absolutely wiped out on. So I wouldn't be borrowing against any of your crypto if you don't know what it is and you haven't done that research. I wouldn't be venturing down that road. You could actually lose all your stuff. Uh, so yeah, there's like kind of the overview of the market. I mean, we had a good daily chart, good hourly chart filling in right now. Let's see what else we got going on right here. I want to liquidation levels. We'll get into in a second. What's Cointelegraph talking about over here? What are they talking about? Any crypto news? You got Polygon. They got their pin Polygon post sitting at Polygon's $250 million US payments. This is part of their upgrade, and they're doing well. Polygon's just doing well. But here's some news right here about, let's see. There was one here about right here. This is the one I like. Hydroliquid. Hydroliquid Hype is seeing the most 24-hour volume of any other blockchain, which is interesting. So that means people are actually getting in there. They're using Hydroliquid. They're putting the longs and shorts on there. You see it right here. 24-hour volume is absolutely ticking up over there. Be careful when Hydroliquid's volume starts to tick up. That means that people are definitely getting into them longs and shorts games, and that's when the market makers tend to go to work, baby. That's when they tend to go to work, and they tend to go to work a lot. Right here is the other thing you got to watch out for, and we'll look at it. 1 billion in shorts. Potentials will be liquidated here if Bitcoin gets up to breaks 97,100. So you got about a billion that's going to be liquidated at 97,100 in Bitcoin shorts. So be careful of that. That's a key level right there. 97.1. Market makers could go up there and get busy, baby. They could go up there and really go to work and take that $1 billion out of the market. So be very careful, man. Past AI. Is back pushing. Yeah, we'll get into some of these projects here in a minute. OZ, what's going on, man? How are you, brother? So it looks like we got 15, we got 14, people doing their things. One person gifted so far. So good deal. Good deal. Like I said, I'm just switching things up for today. Giving TikTok the screen and letting them guys do their thing. So over there. So switching it up just a little bit. But yeah, so watch out for this $97,100 level, as $1 billion could be liquidated up there. And like I said, be very careful today, because we got PPI data coming out here pretty soon this morning. And we also are looking at this possible tariff news, right? So when we look at this possible tariff news, I'm telling you guys right now, if the tariffs come out and they are deemed to be unconstitutional, you're going to see a market dump. That's going to be the initial reaction, right? Now, will the market bounce back? Possibly, right? You know what I mean? But the initial reaction, the gut shot reaction, is definitely going to be a dump. Uh, what is this, dude, man? I don't know. I don't know who this dude is. So he just keeps asking about borrowing stuff. So we're just gonna go ahead and get him up out of there. Uh, yeah, we're just gonna go ahead. He just keeps spamming chat, so he's got to go. There's one gone. You know, FAFO. You know, there's one gone. We gonna get him gone. So, uh, but there you go. We had to block our guy, right? So whoever that was just got booted. I don't know. Can't be in here talking about borrowing against your crypto and all that stuff, man. Like that ain't what we're trying to do. Uh, we we're not. You can't be in here selling stuff. So yeah, there's your news. But the real news is all about what's coming out later today, right? That's the real news. That's what everything else after that is really just um, smoke and mirrors, right? It's really just smoke and mirrors. So it's all about tariffs and it's all about PPI today. Got some liquidation levels over here for BTC. You're looking at 93,200 to the upside. Uh, well, to the downside here, 93,200. And you're looking at 90 93,200 and 93,400 seems to be the liquidation levels over there. On the below us, above us, you're looking at about 96.2 to about 96.3, right? 96.2 to 96.3. But let's go ahead and let's look at some of these charts, right? Here's what I've been trying to tell everybody, and the people on TikTok haven't really seen. Heat, what's going on, my brother, over there on YouTube? Just letting you guys know, like, we're changing things up just a little bit today, so you guys just kind of get my face a little bit. So it is what it is, brother. Uh, and TikTok has kind of got everything else, but uh, let me see if anybody's talking about anything. Uh, not not nap time. Nah, it's not nap time yet, man. We you can't nap on this market today, right? You be what's going on, my brother? How are you, man? How are you? How are you? Good morning, my brother. Good morning. Good morning. You'll be you guys. If you guys ain't following, you'll be over there on TikTok. One of the best people to analyze the actual inflows and outflows of capital and where that's headed and where we are in a cycle, man. Great guy to follow. You guys better get on it. So here's what we've been talking about for a little while now. And some people believe in it, some people don't believe in it, but regardless, men lie, women lie. Guess what? The charts don't, right? So we're looking at the total two right here. I do include Ethereum in on this because to me it's an altcoin, right? You got to include all the altcoins, but whether you look at the total two or whether you look at the total three, either one's good. It just depends on your preference, right? But what we have here is you see this blue box right up here. This was the channel we've been following since 2023. So you see, we fell out of that when Bitcoin fell out of its upward channel in 2023. I mean, the channel we've been following since 2023 as well. And you see what happens, right? Every time that we get to the bottom of that channel, we get knocked down. And that's again what's happening today, right? We made that push up trying to get back up into that channel. And right now we're beating our head off at the bottom of that thing. Well, why are you beating your head off at the bottom of that thing? Because when you look at it, this thing, when you pull this thing back, right, this thing has acted as support since 2023, right? This channel right here has acted as support since 2023, right? So now every time you get to this level right now, which once was support is now resistance, right? So when this channel, the bottom of this channel was support since 2023, it now becomes resistance, right? So now that is your biggest resistance point in order for your altcoins to move. You have to get above that channel. You have to break through that channel and really start to make a move to the upside. You're not really truly bullish until you get back up in that channel. Now, yeah, you may see a pump, you may see your altcoins pumping, you may see certain projects pumping, you may see a big run to the upside, but really the only thing you're doing is you're in a recovery rally until you break back inside of that channel. That's it. That's all that's going on right now. So I do believe that this is a liquidation event that's going to happen at some point. They're going to come up there. They're going to grab this. They're going to grab this liquidity that's sitting above us right now. It's been sitting up there a little bit too long, so they're going to grab this thing. Comment, and like the repost. Yes, comment, like, and repost this stream, y'all. Thank you, Hunzinger, for keeping me up to date on this thing, man. You know me, I don't do a good job at telling people to do that, right? So my man taking care of business down there. And as soon as I get sophisticated enough to figure out how to make you a mod over there, I will. So, but we do look at the total market cap right here, right? So we're looking at $3.2 trillion, right? So we are chopping sideways inside of this box right here. So big props to the total market cap for actually breaking outside of this box, right? Breaking outside of this box, starting to mint some candles outside of this box, right? So we got out of that sideways action that we were in. We broke that, but guess what? So let's see if we can continue. This is the daily chart, guys. So let's see if we can keep this candle back up inside of there on the daily, right? Let's see if we can do that, right? And that's gonna be a key, right? I gotta. I don't know why this isn't letting me do what I want to do right now. Hold on one second. Thank you for the gift, y'all. Thank you for the gift. Appreciate you. I gotta figure out how to do that, Hunsinger. It's I'm new to TikTok Studio, so we'll figure out how to do that. Welcome, like and stream. Yeah, so we broke out of this box right here, but you see we're starting to print this red candle right here, right? So the whole key is, are we going to come back down and test this? Test that again. Remember what I said, which once was support now becomes resistance, right? So let's see if we can come back and test the top side of that box and see if that makes us have some, see if that helps us with some support there. So looking over here on the BTC chart, you guys, this blue box is the same, right? This blue box right here is the one that we've followed since 2023. We continue to follow it. So here we are, right? Here we are making this move, baby, making this move. Bitcoin is making this move to the upside. So what does this mean? Here was your bear flag. You got the bottom of the support sitting right here, right around 85K, right? Key level of support, strong level of support right here at 85K. But we are starting to push up. We pushed up through this resistance level right here. Liquidated some people on our way up to right around 93, 94,000 right there was a key level for us to push up against. And what's happening right now, it looks like Bitcoin might want to come down and retest that just to make sure, just to make sure that we do have some that we do have some support here, right? And on the top side of this liquidation box from yesterday, right? This was the liquidation box we put in yesterday. We'll go ahead and take that out of there because that was yesterday's news, right? So we'll take that out of there. So get rid of that. But yeah, so we're gonna retest that. We're gonna retest the top side of that box right there. You see, there's a bunch of liquidity sitting right here, right around 94.1. There's a bunch of liquidity sitting right there. So that may be the retest level right there is that 94.1 level. So we'll keep an eye on that, right? But here's why I tell you guys to be careful because which once was support now becomes resistance. Remember that, right? So when we look at this thing and we pull this thing back, uh, you know, right here, we're looking at this and we're pulling this box back, right? You see that tunnel right there coming up, right? You see it. This chart looks a little sloppy, but you see it. We dropped out of it right here now. So since 2023. So in order for us to get really, really bullish and get up to new all-time highs, where do we got to go? We got to break back up into this box, which is about 100K, right? That's about $100,000, right? So when we look at that, you could say 100K is really the mark, right? So we're just kind of, in my opinion, we're just playing around here until we get to 100K, right? Like we're just playing games, right? Till we get up to 100K, because that's going to be the telltale sign right there. That's going to be the sign where we look at it and say, all right, guys, at 100K, where are we really at, right? Where are we really at? Because that line right there, remember, was support since 2023. You're gonna have to break through that line because what was once was support is now resistance. So that becomes your resistance line, right? So and when you have a resistance line that is set up for that long right there, it's gonna take a lot. It's gonna take a lot of heat to get above that channel right there. It's gonna take a lot of bullish momentum to get up there, right? So that's why I say, 100K is key. If it get above 100K, if we can start to make a move above 100,000, now we're doing something. Now we're making that move. Now that's when everybody can say, "Yo, we may get to a new all-time high. We may be able to do that." But until that happens, we're just kind of playing games, right? Like we're just kind of out here chilling, right? Making money up, making money down, chilling, just doing what we do, right? We got Solana over here making a nice move to the upside as well, sitting at $144 and 47 cents right now. You see it busted above. We were trading these levels right up in here, but see it busted above that. A lot of liquidity sitting right there where it is right now, though. Right there at 140, 144, 144, 144 and a half, right? A lot of liquidity sitting right there. So going to have a little bit of a tough time right there where it is right now. But if it can bust above that if it can bust right around 145, look for Solana to make a nice move, nice run to the upside as well today. Can it get there though? Oh boy, it's going to have to bust through a lot of liquidity to get there. So we shall see. Where's it at today? Looks like it's a little bit overbought right now. Definitely looks like sell signals probably going to start to come in here pretty soon. Here, you got the buy signal here. Sell signals looks like it's probably going to start to come in at some point here. We'll see. We'll see where it heads, but it's definitely getting to the overbought territory. Where's the liquidation level at on Solana? Let's have a look. Let's have a look and see where the liquidation levels are at on Soul. Where is Soul, baby? Where is Soul? You guys get this thing raw, man. Uh yeah, but we are definitely changing things up just a little bit for today. Where the hell is Soul on? BTC. Do they not have Soul on here? I do. DMB. Either I'm just overlooking Soul, or it's not top priority. Oh, because I'm on the wrong. Let me go up here. Right here. Baby, let's see. Where is Soul's liquidation levels? To the bottom side of us right now, we are looking at about 142, 142 and a half, probably, and all the way down to roughly, let's call it 141, 141.8. To the top side of us, where we headed to the top side? Not that many liquidations ahead of us. 146. Right around 146, let's call it, and 146 to 148. So not that much above us though. So this thing could dip down and start to grab some of that liquidity real quick. Real quick. Let's go back over here, check on the bubbles real quick. Let's see how we're doing this morning. Ooh, putting in a nasty green morning, baby. Putting in a nasty green morning today, baby. Look at that. Look at that on the hour. Oh, baby. Look at that. Look at ICP coming to life. ICP's waking up, man. Sui's waking up. Elgaran's waking up. XRP is waking up, man. Man, XRP did a little bit of consolidation sitting at but now it's sitting at 212. Oh boy, XRP is waking up, baby, waking up. Uh on YouTube. Yeah, I know you guys are on YouTube over there, Ken. Appreciate you, brother. You gotta get over here on TikTok though, man. Uh, gotta get over here, man. This is kind of where it at. YouTube and X been acting kind of funny. Really funny lately. When you're behind the scenes, you can see how funny they've been acting, man. But yeah, definitely been acting a little bit stupid, actually. But but yeah, we got Dash pumping. XRP's coming to life. ICP's coming to life. Privacy coins are definitely killing it right now. You got Dash, you got Monero. CC came to life yesterday. Can't Network. One of the new players on the block, one of the big boys out here, new players. Like what this project's doing, but it's not a settlement blockchain. So be aware of that. Like they're gonna have to link up with other people to settle payments, but definitely like where they're going. SPX 6900, love SPX 6900, y'all. Uh, I like SPX 6900 just as much as I like Pudgy Penguin. Sitting at 61 cents right now. Definitely making that move, baby. Making that move. But yeah, XRP sitting at 212 right now. Not too bad. Not too bad, baby. Not too bad. Uh, it has come through. It has come through some pain, baby. It has come through some pain to get to where it is. Sitting right there at 212 right now. Looking good, man. Sitting right. It's playing around with these EMAs, these moving averages right now. Boy, it's just playing. So which way is this thing gonna break? Right, it's a little bit overbought right now. Got a buy signal down there at the bottom though, so it looks like it still wants to run. Looks like it still wants to take off a little bit and run. But yeah, so let's see where XRP goes, man. Uh, playing around on the top side of these EMA remnants right here. So which way is this thing gonna break, right? That's the question. Which way we breaking this thing? They gotta buy here on the top side of this, which be careful with these buys on the top side, but definitely it's definitely starting to curl over a little bit on the oscillator, but we'll look at that. Jasmy. Jasmy actually is doing pretty damn well too. Uh, you know, bro. Uh tell everyone I'm would you say Hunzinger? Uh tell everybody I'm over here. Over here, bro. Yo, Hunzinger's over there on TikTok, man, doing his thing. The junior, better known as the junior, but Hunzinger's over there on TikTok, man, doing his absolute thing over there, putting out videos daily, doing lives and everything, man. So, love to see the growth, man. Love to see people growing. Love to see the growth of people and growing your brand, man. So, love it, man. Love it. Uh, Solana, baby. Yeah, I'm a big Solana. I'm a big Solana fan. Don't cost. I'm a big Solana fan, man. Huge Solana fan. I think Solana is far from done running, man. Uh, I slept on Solana for a little while, did my thing on Solana, slept on Solana. Uh, but I think Solana's just that dog. And when it put in an upgrade and it started to move payments as fast as Visa, they're setting the stage, right? There's two blockchains right now that I think that are slept on, right? Uh, they have a perception of what they are and not where they're going, and that's Solana and that's AVAX, right? And when we look at AVAX sitting here at $14.52, I think that this is probably one of the most undervalued blockchains out there right now. Uh, Solana and AVAX. Just because I think AVAX, when you look at the money flow of real world tokenized assets, AVAX is at the top of that list. Of what they're doing for real world tokenized assets. I think this undervalued blockchain right now. And I think people are going to be surprised. And if GTA comes out and they decide to use AVAX, which I think they're going to when they go on chain, just my gut feeling. Don't hold me to that, but my gut feeling. If that happens, if GTA uses AVAX, you're going to see a price on AVAX that is going to absolutely go nuts. Gonna go nuts. Uh, but I like AVAX and I just Solana and AVAX. I think are highly undervalued. Right? Got Ethereum sitting over here. Ooh, $3,290, man. Can we get putting on a nice green candle for the hour as well? Nice green candle for the hour. Uh, so this daily chart though, but it's putting a nice green candle in right now, doing its thing. We like it. It's hitting a little bit of a resistance level right now. You can see it right there. There's your resistance level right there. It's hitting it. It's hitting it. Again, which once was support right there, now becomes resistance right here, and resistance right here, and resistance right here. Can it bust above that and make this resistance line right here support and make its next move to the upside, which is sitting on right now, right around $3,291, right? So can this thing make this thing support? So that's going to be the key for that's going to be the key for Ethereum right now. Right now, baby, right now. So got it. So like it. Like where Ethereum is right now. Uh but if you were asking me right now where the bigger gain is in Ethereum or Solana, I'm gonna say Solana, right? That's just pure market cap, right? We got hype over here. I'm a Hydro Liquid fan, sitting at $26. Looking pretty good, man. This thing got beat up, man. This thing got beat the hell up. Look at this thing, man. Look at this thing right here. Like a damn slide. This thing came down, baby. But looking like it wants to recover. It's still on the bottom side of these EMAs, right? You want to see this thing on the top side. It's on the bottom side, right? So if you're gonna play this thing with leverage, anything on the bottom side, you want to short. Anything on the top side, you want to long, right? This thing looks like it's getting to be overbought right now. Got a mixed bag of tricks down here. Looks like a buy signal right now, but I wouldn't touch that. I wouldn't put in a trade on that right now. It just seems like it hasn't really straightened itself out yet. Polygon, look at the run, baby. Look at the run. Polygon like fell off a cliff right here, right? Like fell off a cliff and then boom, came out with an upgrade. This lets you know that when you upgrade your blockchains and you do things that people want and you do things that people are expecting, that price action will follow, right? Price action will follow. And when you look at Polygon right now, Polygon is absolutely making a move, sitting at 15 cents, 15.6 right now. I got a 20-cent target on Polygon. I think it get back up to 20 cents. I think it can absolutely get back up to 20 cents. We got Sui over here. So here's the deal with Sui. I kind of hedge my bets with Sui, right? Uh, quiet, quietly stacking. And getting to the Tapping. Yeah, go ahead, man. Get the tapping, man. Get the tapping. Get the tapping. How many likes do we got up in this joint, man? Uh, let's see. 8,500. Come on, man. 8,500 likes. Let's get that thing to 10,000. Come on. Let's get that thing 10,000 likes. Let's get that thing moving. Uh, and let's get that thing moving over there. So when we look at when we look at when we look at Sui, I had to remember what I was looking at. I kind of hedged my bets with Sui, right? And I'll tell you why I did it, right? So I own Sui. I've owned Sui for a long time. Some people call it Sway, some people call it Sui. It's SUI, right? But here's why I hedged my bets with this thing, right? We know that Pumped Out Fun and Solana got themselves into some trouble, right? They got to go see the judge. They got to go hang out, right? They got to go hang out with the judge. They got to figure this thing out. There was some stuff that happened on the background. Yeah, it was dirty. Yeah, it happened. Yeah, it was dirty. Probably wasn't good. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, here's the thing. If Solana gets the negative publicity over this thing, where's the volume gonna go? Right? Where's that all of that volume gonna go? And my bet is that a lot of that volume will go to SUI. It'll go to SUI. It's fast, it's cheap, it's new, it's pretty. It does what Solana wants to do. It does it in the same manner, the same fashion. So I do think when you look at it, Sui could be that dog, right? Just for what it does. So kind of hedge my bets. And guess what? They very well both may win, right? They very well both may win, and then that means I win both of them, right? Which is cool. Which is cool with me. You got Zek over here sitting at 414. Ooh, boy. Devs left. Everything's gone. Devs left. Look at this monster run that Zcash went on, right? Look at this. Look at the EMA ribbons. You don't even have to look at the candle, right? Don't even look at the candle. Just look at the EMA ribbons. Look at them things, man. Them things are absolutely just straight pointed to the upside on a daily chart, right? And then boom, they start to come down. They start to trade sideways. What happens? You right up in here, you get these devs that are leaving, right? The devs walked away. Boom, come straight down. It's trading sideways. I got this thing going to the downside again. Your dev team leaves, you got problems. Look, you got a sell signal there. And nothing going on really over here except for the sell signal right here. But but your devs leave, you got problems. Especially when your devs leave right now in the middle of what could be a monster run. And you got your devs leaving. So that says a lot. That says something. So what do we got going on over here? So what I try to tell people all the time is everybody wants to trade gold and silver and all that stuff, and that's cool because I do the same thing. But what I like over here, right? Let's take a look. Is PaxG and Tether have cryptos that are tied to the gold price, right? $4,641 right now for PaxG. I particularly like PaxG, but some people like the Tether piece to that. Either way, it's cool, right? Either way is good. No big issues. Either way, right? So what I like is that you don't even have to be in the gold market in order to trade gold, right? You can just trade PaxG, or you could trade Tether G, or whatever it's called, and you can watch this thing go 24 hours a day, right? So you don't even got to be in the necessary stock market to get yourself into trading gold, right? And you see gold just absolutely monster run right here. Just look at this run, man. And this is risk on asset, right? Like gold is risk on, right? When people are buying gold and they're buying silver and you're seeing them at an all-time high, that's kind of telling you that there may be a little something going on behind the scenes that nobody really wants to talk about, right? Because when people start to go to safety, which is gold, silver, precious metals. Like, why are they going there, right? Like, why are you headed to safety, right? So just keep an eye on this, man, because it's not like everybody goes, oh yeah, I want to buy gold. Like it's the it's the thing to buy, or I want to buy silver. It's the thing to buy. It's going to bring me the biggest return on my investment. No, they're buying it because they're running for safety, right? For something. Uh, so with that, guys, we're gonna get out of here for the morning because I do have a lot to do today. But what I will say to you guys is this. So here's what I'll leave you guys with today, right? As these bubbles start to roll through, right? You got the market looking pretty good. XRP's looking pretty good. Everything's looking pretty good, right? Market's looking pretty stable. Bitcoin's on an absolute run up to $95,050. Everything's looking good. Everything's moving in the right direction. Uh, it all looks and tastes and smells really good, but but there's a but here, and you got to pay attention to the but. And the but is you have pre-markets right now that aren't looking so hot. You have tariff news that could possibly come out today, that more than likely will come out today. And then you have PPI data that's going to come out today, right? All of these things will affect the market, right? All of them. So pay attention to what happens when the market opens, right? That's going to be the key. What happens when the market opens? How does the market in the United States really feel about today? How do they really feel about what's going on? That's going to be the driver, right? And you're going to get a good sense of how that market feels at 9:30, right? So you gotta, make yourself kind of, yes, the market looks juicy. Yes, it looks like I want to jump in. Yes, this thing looks great. But if you know the macro, then you know it's probably time to wait, right? It's probably time just to kind of take a step back from the market and go, okay, let me let me just chill out for a minute, see what happens at 9:30. It's not the end of the world to wait a couple hours to make sure I'm getting in at the right spot, and make sure that I'm not going to get into a situation where there's a liquidation event, where the markets aren't feeling really good about what could possibly happen today. So just make sure you're like putting yourself in the best situation. Because here's the bottom line: people always worry about catching the bottom, selling the top. But the reality of the situation is there's only one person that's actually going to buy the bottom, and there's only one person that's actually going to sell the top. And then after that, everybody else just follows suit, right? So, don't worry about actually catching the bottom or actually catching the absolute top, because, when you try to time that, you're going to lose that game every single time. So just pay attention today. Today's a big day. Markets could have pumped last night in anticipation of a dump today, or they could have pumped last night in anticipation of great news today. But whatever it is, we're gonna find out. Got that thing up to 12K likes, man. Got that thing up to 12K likes, 3 gifts, 33 people watching, 12 stayed to the end. So with that, guys, we're up out of here for today. Appreciate all you guys. Love all you guys. Let's get out of here. Let's do what we do for the day, guys, and let's do what we do for the day, guys, and let's go ahead and make sure that we're being careful. We're being careful with our money, and we're being careful with everything that we do. So with that, guys, peace. We up out of here. Peace and love, and I'll get at you guys on Friday.